afternoon. My name is Micah Taylor. Thank you for clicking on this video and joining me again. Something I noticed last time was I was staring all around and I don't know, I'm going to try to look at the camera a little bit more just to give it a little bit of a more personal feel. Today I wanted to get on here and kind of share a few more thoughts. I wanted to share the thought of today, choose peace, something I said at the end of my last video. Something I've been trying to tell myself, because sometimes I can be a handful, and sometimes I can, especially just being a dude, get pretty angry, sometimes for no reason. And I have to tell myself, today, choose peace. Today, be more understanding to this person and this person's feelings. Today, be more considerate. And that's something I've been just trying to incorporate into my life, and just that same. Today, choose peace. And I'm really talking about specifically with other people, especially when you're in situations that you don't want to be in, or maybe somebody's ticked you off or whatever like that. Like, how do you find peace within that? Like, sometimes it's so easy to be caught up in our own emotions. Like, we're just so irate in the moment that we're not worried about choosing peace. And it's just more destructive, and it's not only destructive towards this other person, not only is it damaging and harmful towards this other person, but it's also harmful for yourself. Because you take that energy, I've taken that energy, and I run with it for the rest of the day. So how is it that we find this peace? And I really think we find this peace through understanding. I was just reading the Bible, and I would like to read it to you guys. It's just one paragraph, or not even a paragraph. Even if you're not Christian or you don't believe in that, it's fine. I hope you stick around to listen. Take it as wisdom at bare minimum. But I'm going to share this. They may be ever seeing, but never perceiving, and ever hearing, but never understanding. Otherwise, they might turn and be forgiven. So I sat there kind of reading it for a while and trying to understand it. And I think the way that they've written it kind of helped me understand it. I think the big highlight of it all is, otherwise they might turn and be forgiven. So it's stating that do the opposite of what is said before, and you will turn and be forgiven. So they may be ever seeing, but never perceiving. So they might see, but not understand what they are seeing. So we need to be able to understand and perceive in order to be forgiven. And ever hearing, but never understanding. Same thing, that word understanding. And ever hearing, but never understanding. So they might hear it, but they don't care to understand what you're saying. And I'm going to kind of run off with that thought. How many times have you, I have so many times gotten into an argument with someone that escalates because everybody's trying to talk over each other. instead of listening. You know, something my friend Sonny, shout out to you if you're watching. My man Sonny told me, he said, listen to understand, don't listen to respond. And a lot of the time, especially with TikTok nowadays, like our brains are just going 50 miles an hour, and anxiety, all that kind of stuff, of course. And it's easy to give into that. It really is. But we have to slow down sometimes. Sometimes I'll even catch myself where I'm not breathing. And I'll just notice, like, I don't feel as good, like mentally or physically, is when I just take a deep breath. And same thing here, like full circle. When we're arguing with other people, things are escalating. Take a second and listen. And listen to understand. Don't listen to argue back. Listen, somebody's ticking you off. And maybe they're in a bad mood. They're, pushing that vibe on other people. Play stupid and try to understand. Like, maybe their car broke down. And they're having a really bad day because of that. Or even simpler, like some days you just wake up and you're in not a great mood. And it's something that I still am trying to learn how to deal with and get better and learn how to control my temper. But we can all understand that sometimes waking up in just a grumpy mood. And by being able to understand that this person may have just woken up on the wrong side of the bed, I feel better about myself because I realize he's not targeting me. So there's no reason for me to get angry about this. I have nothing to do with why this person may be upset. I have nothing to do with why this person's picking people up. This person has went through whatever this person's went through, and just by understanding that, it makes things easier, I guess. So today, choose peace. I want to end these videos with just the accountability thing. Say I did do my run this morning. Once again, I'm gonna do that every day. I'm not gonna say I try. I've been listening to Star Wars, and those of you who love Star Wars, do or do not, there is no try. So I'm gonna do that run every morning. Hope everybody has a good rest of your day. And today, choose peace.